Welcome back to another podcast. My name is Caleb, and my podcast will be about the real value of Greek life. Did you know that more than half of all U.S. presidents, 85% of Supreme Court justices, and the majority of Fortune 500 executives were members of Greek organizations during college? That's right. Greek life has shaped leaders at the highest levels of government, law, and business. Now, when most people hear Greek life, they think of parties, social events, or maybe even hazing scandals. But the truth is, fraternities and sororities have a much deeper impact on academics, careers, mental health, diversity, and leadership. In today's episode, we'll explore the real value of Greek life, its histories, its benefits, its challenges, and how it continues to evolve. By the end, you'll have a clearer picture of why Greek organizations remain such a powerful force on college campuses and beyond. Greek life traces its roots back to the late 18th century, when secret societies began forming on college campuses. Phi Beta Kappa, founded in 1776 at the College of William and Mary, is often considered the first Greek letter society. Originally, it was a literary and debating club, emphasizing intellectual growth. Over time, these groups evolved into fraternities and sororities, organizations that blended academic support with social connection. By the mid-1800s, Greek life had spread across the country, with chapters emphasizing values like scholarship, leadership, and service. Tradition, alumni networks, and social events are the most common associations people have with Greek life, but the real value goes deeper. These organizations were designed to foster community, accountability, and leadership among students. Let's start with academics. Research shows sorority women average a GPA of 3.3 or higher, and fraternity members often graduate at higher rates than non-members. Many chapters enforce GPA requirements, encouraging accountability and study habits. Some chapters even run structured study hours, tutoring programs, and peer-to-peer mentoring. Imagine walking into a library and seeing a whole row of fraternity brothers studying together. That's intentional culture. Of course, pledging can temporarily cause GPA drops. The time commitment is real, but overall, Greek life often supports academic success when balanced properly. The takeaway? Greek life can be a motivator for achievement, not a distraction, if students manage their time wisely. Now let's talk careers. One of the biggest advantages of joining a fraternity or sorority is the alumni network. These networks provide mentorship, internships, and job opportunities that can give members a leg up in competitive fields. Leadership roles within chapters, like president, treasurer, and recruitment chair, also build transferable skills like public speaking, budgeting, and project management. Here's a striking statistic. Fraternity members see, on average, a 36% increase in postgraduate income compared to non-members. Now, that doesn't mean Greek life guarantees a high salary, but it does highlight how networking, mentorship, and leadership experience can translate into real career advantages. Think about it. When you graduate, you're not just entering the job market alone. You're tapping into a network of thousands of alumni who may be in your industry, your city, or even your dream company. That's a powerful resource. So even if the paycheck isn't automatic, the skills and connections gained through Greek life are undeniably valuable. College can be isolating, especially for young men. Fraternities often provide a sense of brotherhood and belonging that combats loneliness and depression. Studies show members report stronger mental health compared to non-members, thanks to mentorship, camaraderie, and resilience built through shared experiences. Sororities, too, emphasize sisterhood and support systems that help students navigate the stress of academic and personal challenges. In many ways, Greek life is a built-in community that fosters emotional well-being. And it's not just about fun events. It's about knowing you have people to lean on when exams pile up, when family issues arise, or when you're simply feeling overwhelmed. That kind of support system can make the difference between dropping out and thriving. Of course, Greek life hasn't always been inclusive. Historically, many organizations were criticized for exclusivity. But today, multicultural fraternities and sororities like Alpha Kappa Alpha or Lambda Theta Phi are thriving, offering spaces for unrepresented students. Some chapters are also welcoming transgender and non-binary students, reflecting broader societal shifts towards inclusivity. The big picture, Greek life is adapting to modern values, even if progress is gradual. And inclusivity isn't just about membership. It's about programming, cultural awareness events, diversity training, and partnerships with campus organizations. These efforts show that Greek life is evolving to reflect the diverse student body it serves. Leadership is at the heart of Greek life. Members take on roles like president, treasurer, or philanthropy chair, learning how to manage people and projects. Service is equally important. Collectively, fraternities and sororities contribute more than 4 million hours of community service annually. For example, at Randolph-Macon, the big event happens once every semester, and it mobilizes students to serve the local community in a single day of massive volunteerism. Nationally, organizations raise millions for charities like St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital or Make-A-Wish Foundation. These efforts not only benefit communities, but also teach members the importance of civic responsibility. And beyond graduation, alumni mentorship and lifelong friendships continue to provide support, internships, and career guidance. Now, we can't ignore the criticisms. Hazing remains a serious concern, with tragic incidents making national headlines. The good news is that hazing is now illegal in 44 states, and universities are monitoring compliance more closely than ever. Exclusivity is another challenge. While inclusivity efforts are growing, some chapters still struggle with diversity. Financial barriers also exist. Members' dues can be expensive, sometimes limiting access for students from lower income backgrounds. Some organizations are addressing this with scholarships, but the issue remains. The balanced view: Greek life has flaws, but reforms are happening and progress is being made. So let's recap. Greek life isn't just about tradition or parties. It enhances academics, builds career advantages, supports mental health, fosters inclusivity, develops leadership, and contributes to service. Yes, criticisms exist: hazing, exclusivity, financial barriers, but the system continues to evolve, and at its core, Greek life remains relevant because it offers something students crave: community, growth, and belonging. Greek life isn't just tradition, it's a community that fosters growth, belonging, and success. Thank you for listening. I invite you to reflect on your own views of Greek life, whether you're a member, a skeptic, or just curious. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, keep growing.